So here come Westlake boys. And led out by our captain, Chatfield, and they have been outstanding in the 1A this year. North Harbour, fantastic last season too, of course, before the competition was postponed, Dan.
Yeah, look, we always know they're very well organised, aren't they? Well coached. Mark Manurewa has been at the helm for a number of years now. They play a very structured game, Jeff, so it's going to be interesting to see how that matches up against a pretty unpredictable Manurewa side. And
here's Manurewa, led by Regan Atamu, their captain. Well, two very proud schools, 5 All Blacks to come out of Westlake boys. Frano Bodika, Luke McAllister, Nick Evans, Ron Williams, Dylan Hunt, and 1 All Black out of Manurewa, Big Rig, Mark Cooksley. 11 tests for the All Blacks as we get set for the respective challenges here at Manurewa High School.
Looks like it's Westlake Haka.
The Westlake Haka, Uru Roto, and led by their centre, Kaylin Clyde. There it is for Westlake, and now the response from Manurewa. Tiki atu ki te rangi, their haka.
Welcome to a sunny day.
So there it is for Manurewa in front of their home fans. And what a scalp this would be this afternoon against Westlake Boys High School. And Dan, you can feel the passion.
Just great to see raw emotion on the faces of young men who live and breathe rugby and representing their school. So much passion, pride, pull on their jersey.
Well, there's a Michael Jones in the house this afternoon, not the former All Black Day. There he is. He's our referee this afternoon. And he's assisted on the touch by the father and son combination, Carl and Jamie Llewellyn. So a family affair this afternoon at Manurewa, and we're all set for this round 6 game of the North Harbour 1A.
Just give me a thumbs
And it'll
up when
be
you're ready.
Westlake Boys to kick off to Manurewa.
Regan, just give me a thumbs up when you're ready. Yeah, Regan, you ready? Cool. Okay.
And we're underway in beautiful conditions in Auckland. An early possession for Manurewa. As Dan said, they'll rely a lot on their loose forwards today to really take it to Westlake. Try and get some gain line. Dumali Pritchard plays it off into midfield. Good carry there for Pomale Time. Yeah, Dumali Pritchard again. Ball loose in behind the Manurewa attack. And trying to clean it up there is Solomona. But there for Westlake Boys now. And Howarth. Early chance here to attack. Cochrane spinning away through Tavui. Tries to free the pass to Clyde. And a bit isolated in the 22 there. But the referee will come back.
It wasn't too bad of a start. Excellent catch above the head. Hands at the highest point for Manurewa, but just guilty a little bit of inaccuracy. Rushed exit, and unfortunately the pass went astray. That side, a bit of lost communication between Malu Pritchard and potentially Lunga Slade. So now Westlake with the opportunity to launch a strike.
And an area of the game that you absolutely love, Dan Bowden scrums, and the first one of the game. And when you mentioned the likes of Snyman up front, plenty of power for Westlake.
Oh, this is great to see at this level too. Obviously, they can only push 1.5 meters, so it's always a good contest, but still they can launch a wonderful strike from.
Oh, Howarth, pressure coming on from Westlake. Off the back goes Ehrlich, and he's taken in the tackle there by Mola Fongale on Manurewa. And now they go through the Terapura, a big tight head for Westlake. And a chance inside Manurewa's 22. Ball is loose behind from Tavui. And in fact, offside is the call from Michael Jones, so Manurewa a chance to exit.
He did really well off the back of that scrum. Ehrlich dealt with the scrum that was sort of going sideways, and they organised some shape in the middle of the park. They looked well. Little pop pass, the timing unfortunately out for Westlake, but hopefully this time we can see Manurewa launch themselves from a line-up.
The ball still in play, so couldn't find touch, and off goes Luke Buckley for Westlake Boys up towards the 10-metre line. Howarth looks open side, and he goes to that man Buddha again. A couple of carries for the tight head early in the game. And Cochrane trying to find some midfield runners, and Tavui and Manurewa try and hold him up, but recycle possession now through Luke Cameron. And taken in the tackle of Taville. Howarth spins it on, intercept, and no, he was off to the races, was Dan Fornotti, but he was offside.
That's okay.
Love to see a replay of that. I wasn't quite sure. Pass was looping in the air, just might have been in front of the hindmost feet, as we can take a look. Oh, it's, yeah, touch and go, but probably just rewarded for some multi-phase position that Westlake had. Manurewa, they'll be happy with that. You know, they've defended relatively well so far, Jeff.
That would have been the perfect start. Not much in that for Michael Jones. And so
All good, Cup.
Westlake another chance now. First line out of the game.
Jamie, you got that 10? All right, nice big gap, please. Nice big gap.
A big one last week, 22-5 for Westlake over Massey.
There's a mark. Let's do a big gap.
And Manurewa, a narrow loss to Whangarei Boys High School. Buddha. And it goes, and clean first up for Westlake. There for Howarth. And fired away into the back line here. And Buckley shifting it on. Running a good line, Ian Engelbrett inside the 22. Howarth looks short side. It's a good defence through Moretti for Manurewa. And Bura, another carry. Just building into their game nicely here, Westlake. Ollie Howarth wanted the ball, but Manurewa have the penalty, Westlake not releasing.
Excellent work at the breakdown. I think of this time, it was Moretti in the number 7 jersey. They were looking dangerous, Westlake. They strung several phases together. But outstanding defence, and this time the ball just creeps over the sideline. But as we take a look at this, they built multiple phases. It was a latch carry, big Nabura buys into contact. Probably the body height a little bit high, but as soon as he hits the ground, straight over the ball with a good entry. Look at this, bang, great body position, can't be shifted, well done.
And it goes to Veal, and it is with Manurewa. And eventually Tumalu Pritchard releases the pass, and over the 10-metre line they go through Fongale. Tumalu Pritchard, this time through Langa Slade. Strong player locking the scrum this afternoon for Manurewa. Little kick over the top, Atamu, and Buckley sizes it up nicely. Look, Buckley. Near the far touch, Westlake boys. In goes Ollie Howarth, and again they set up the carry through Tristan Cook. And looking open side here, bit of space for Westlake boys. Klein gets it on good hands in the end. Rigard Snowman. And there for Howarth. Now the referee has seen the forward pass. But some nice enterprising play from Westlake.
Yeah, a little bit of danger signs there for this Manurewa fish 15. Westlake just managing to string phases together. Some good decision making, pushing forward and support. The clean out's been good, the ball carry's been good, and they're getting a really quick ball. Manurewa just need to try and get some line speed, come forward and stop this juggernaut of a fish 15 side from across the shore.
Crouch. Bind. Sit.
Bit of pressure last time at scrum time for Westlake, and this time more coming on for Manurewa. But Samuel Bulavala into midfield and moving it on nicely here. Yeah, Solomon back to his opposite winger, Sefatu. He's got plenty of speed, and he's taken down just outside the 22. So a chance here for Manurewa to build some pressure of their own. Good low tackle there from Cook. But Manurewa just couldn't quite find their way into the 22, and the ball's gone into touch.
Excellent work, though, off the scrum, wasn't it? Leighton Sefatu was the man who got into open ground. He showed a great pair of heels as he beat defender. Good manipulation, little dummy runner in the midfield, takes a block shape out the back, but beats one defender, and look at the pace. Good interplay too, wasn't it, between the two outside backs? Sefatu really balanced runner on his feet, brought down in the end with some good cover defence.
Crouch. Bind.
Year 12, second-year student at Manurewa, Leighton Sefatu.
Stand in line, stand in line.
Defensive scrum, Westlake. Howarth feeds it. Again, they set off this one-off runner through
Stand, please, go.
the forwards, and now they'll play it back inside the 22. And a ball's being charged. Here's a chance for Manurewa and Marunga. And they're over. Manurewa score the opening try, and it goes to that player we featured in the build-up, number 8, Lens Marunga.
Brilliant work, simply brilliant. Stock standard exit play from Westlake, just a 2-up carry, passing the ball back in. But that man who's a catalyst for all positive play for Manurewa, Lens Marunga. Have a look at this, his anticipation, the charge down, then pushing forward. They did an outstanding job to put pressure on the exit. Comes through, charge down, wonderful effort for Moala Fongale, and then we'll look at the soccer skills. And then a delicate little pick-up, dots it down. Great job.
As you said, Dan, fantastic work from their big man, Moala Fongale. And then great clean-up from the man they call the silent assassin, Lens Marunga, County's Manukau rep.
Those are the little effort areas, though, Jeff, that will be pleasing Coach Joshy Smith. It's a good sign, isn't it? Trying hard to put pressure on the opposition.
Well, they've got to take every chance today against a very talented Westlake side, and that is a fantastic start. As they look to add the extras, and it's through. Wonderful kick. And Fonotti adds the extras to the try to Lens Moronga. And early on at Manurewa High School, they lead 7 points to 0.
Hopefully this vocal home support will get them behind their team.
What's your name, sorry, mate?
As that's a wonderful start so far. They've defended, and then they've had an opportunity, and they've taken it.
Yeah, just behind the kicker, please.
Anyway, once more, could see it. That's out on the full, so
Do you want to take the scrum or the
the
reset?
best of restarts for Westlake.
Scrum it. Scrum, okay, cool. Scrum called.
They were dangerous too last time, weren't they? From that scrum opportunity that led to a big line break. Probably not the best kick that Zach will have done, but he will have some quality touches again as this half unloads. Oh, sorry, Kutsuya, the man taking the shot. But previously they made a 60-metre line break off the back of this scrum, so let's look forward to see what they can cook up here.
Bind. Sit.
Again, big pressure, Westlake. But the referee wants to go
Same
again.
mark, okay, when I'm on this side.
Well, no shortage of power in either front row here. Te Tira Bura for Westlake. The tight head, 115 kgs. And the other side, the man we've mentioned a couple of times already, Rigard Snyman, 118 kgs. So
One green. Okay, cool.
remembering that these
Yeah, when are you guys?
boys are first 15 rugby players, plenty of size in the front row.
Sit.
And again, look at that pressure from Westlake. Off the back goes the try scorer, Moronga. He frees it off too. McCord puts a little stab kick through. Awkward for Buckley. There for Manurewa again. Latin Sabatu.
Just outstanding, simply outstanding. First it was off a retreating scrum. Again, Moronga has done wonderfully to pick the ball up under pressure, beat a defender, and then get the pass away. Watch this. Left-hand fan, bang, draws in one. Watch this grubber. Wonderful execution from McCord. It's fading away, fine space as Buckley comes across, it bounces up. But again, that chase from the right-hand side, Sufatu this time, second touch he's had in the game. Wonderful start.
Well, he has been outstanding, hasn't he, Lens Moronga? Scrum was going backwards. And you bring Adrian McCord in, fantastic little kick, and that's the bounce of the rugby ball, Dan Bowden.
It is, and it's just the same sign we saw before, putting pressure on the charge down. They've obviously followed up a kick. So again, these little areas that are not skills, they're effort parts of the game. Obviously, it shows a great sign for the attitude and character of this first 15.
Fonotti from a handy position, through it goes. Wonderful start, Manurewa, and we'll take another look here. Adrian McCord, great vision to put that in behind.
And brilliant execution. The ball slightly on release, favoured to the outside, fading away. It's a wonderful kick at this level. Brilliant skills and great chase.
Now there's the celebration from the home fans, with the coach George Lopala and Sean Atamu will be happy. And taking their chances, Manurewa. So we're looking for a ball here. Westlake probably won't mind that it's not in the hands of Lens Moronga at the moment. He's been a real handful in the first 13 minutes. Kutsia with the restart for Westlake. Over to this left wing and climbing high to make that. There's Lunga Slade. You hear this touchline here, but it's there for Tumalu Pritchard. Played outside that 22. Trying to go over the ball is Te Tira Bura, and they win a penalty. Big penalty for Westlake, and now is this their chance to get some points?
Much better from Westlake. Very good restart, good intent to come forward, chop tackle. Look at this, Nabura, release straight in over the ball that time, Boston Moriti. Just unfortunately got turtled, fell on his back. And good decision to get in over the ball and turn that over.
Well, you just get the feeling that the man with the ball here, along with his front row partner in Snyman, can have a big impact today. Already plenty of carries for the pair of them. And we've seen just how powerful that Westlake scrum has been. Can't rely on counter all day, Manurewa. And it's a good take at line-out time for Westlake, and they set the maul here. This will be hard to stop with Clayton Kotsia. And it goes to ground. Now Cochrane away to Tavui. Tavui! Repeti Tavui! Oh, fantastic set piece, Westlake. Good recycle. And Repeti Tavui scores their first try.
Just clinical, Jeff, their first time with an opportunity down in the red zone in the far attacking 22. The maul, it was set up well, it collapsed just short. Then a little lead runner from number 13 there, Caelan Clyde. And sliding out the back, Repeti Tavui, he's a benefactor. Take a look at that. Just a tiny show and go. He got between two defenders and he's under the bar.
Through it goes, and Westlake do hit back. 14-7 now. And I tell you what, Dan, it was all a bit too easy. Once they got inside the 22 stable platform, they just showed the strength.
100%. As soon as they had that platform and it was rolling forward, it looked imminent, didn't it? And as it collapsed, they had an organised back shape. They went to the line and they got manipulation between defenders and they scored.
Just one the kicker, please. When you're ready, Tom.
For Noti, again, sends it deep inside Westlake's 22. Could see it. Back to Buckley. He skewed that one. Not the best exit for Luke Buckley this season. Year 13, second year, born in South Africa.
Make that nice wide gap, okay?
He's certainly handy with the ball. He's a talented AFL player as well. North Harbour age grade. Here it is for Manurewa though. Oh, good take. Westlake boys, the steal from Tristan Cook. So off the hook from the unforced error in the 22, and now Howarth will play it to Cook again. Big lock forward, 120 kilos of him. Now Cochrane shifting it down to this right wing. That's that try scorer, Tavui. The man born in Apia. And a big player to 103 kilos. So plenty of power across the park for this Westlake side. And just happy to build phase here. Kotsia to ground the hooker. Now Buddha again. Industrious tight head prop. Trying to find space here, and they might have found a little bit here. Westlake boys trying to get over the ball. Manurewa in the form of Atamu. The ball is stolen. He was on the ground, but Joseph Ponga, the loose head's done well there. Packway with Westlake boys and Luke Cameron. And now Cook trying to fight his way through up to the 10-metre line. Tristan Cook, Howarth. Cochrane to Vui, nice little pass, short pass to Caelan Clyde, stepping off the right and taken down. Good tackle just outside the 22, but here come Westlake once more. And Howarth looking for some low numbers. He finds Clayton Kotsia and almost overrunning it, in fact. Yeah, Connor Chatfield.
Yeah, no, it's just a scrum, okay?
Brilliant passage of play, though, from Westlake. From just outside their own 22, they recycled the ball numerous times, finding great shape and width in their attack, and just providing little pop passes before the line, getting them behind them, playing on top. But admirably, Manurewa, some really good defensive work. At this time, line speed comes forward and forces a skill execution error with forward pass.
A wonderful day to be here at Manurewa High School. Beautiful conditions, and great to have you with us live and exclusive. Land Rover First 15 Rugby on Sky Sport. Again, pressure from Westlake. But time for the exit through Pamu. And they think about the quick throw here. In fact, it was McCord who made the clearance.
Great contact, though, that Jeff, that's just outside his goal line. He's found it well over halfway, so a wonderful kick, relieving pressure for Manurewa.
Got that mark here, okay? Big left, step over.
Buddha. And another good take. Westlake through Cameron. Contact there. Kutia. It's Tavui. Real handful. Repeti Tavui. They try to hold him up. Manurewa forced the turnover. No call. And can they get it back here? Westlake. Now with digging in. And he does have it. No, he doesn't, in fact. So great defensive work. Repeti Tavui. Talked about how big and powerful he is, but couldn't get his body low enough there, Dan.
No, he didn't. Support players probably a little bit too far away from him as well, but good work from Tuamalu Pritchard. Gets in and around the ball for a little man. As you can see, he's quite upright into contact. First of all, the collision come from Dan Fornozzi. Line speed there. Atamu as well, the captain, lending a hand. Moala Fungale. They just wrap her in around the ball, 3-on-1. So obviously the more hits the ground, collapse more turnover.
Set.
Oh, look at this again. Westlake powerful at set piece, and Fornozzi forced onto the boot, and it's worked out. Too bad for Manurewa.
They'll be relatively happy with that, though. Jeff, they can obviously go to a set piece and try and apply some pressure. The scrum is retreating at the moment. It'll be something they want to try and fix that relatively soon. But again, found some space in the backfield. Execution of the kick, very, very good.
Thank you.
Buddha, this time untidy for Tristan Cook. Lost forward from Manurewa.
Just asking a bit much there at the line for Tristan Cook. Fortunate bounce though, pops back into their hands. Moronga couldn't quite grasp it as he came through to apply pressure on the halfback, Ollie Houth, who's had a pretty good service so far. The ball's been put up on a plate for him to distribute. And now we'll see if they can exit their own third.
Crouch. Bind. Set. On your way, please.
Great back then for Westlake now with Cochrane and in midfield. Now trying to break through again. Tavui has it. Good service from Kaylin Clyde, and now they look down this left wing touch, and Buckley up on the line. Good tackle on him from his opposite, McCord. But there for Howarth, and they venture once more through Buddha up to the 10-metre line inside Manurewa's half. Howarth, nice short pass, and hitting it hard was Tristan Cook. There's a couple to bring him down, and a big lock forward. And they come again through Clyde. Trying to counter up. They've done well there. Manurewa, brilliant work in ruck time from their hooker, Israel Tovio. And digging it out is Tuamalu Pritchard. Stepping away is McCall. And all he meets is the Westlake wall led by Luke Cameron.
Thank you, Green.
Tuamalu Pritchard wants some support at the edge of the ruck, and he puts the kick up into the Auckland sunshine, and he does well, Luke Buckley. In fact, it's lost forward and possession with Manurewa.
Bit lucky there too. A box check was put up. If that was caught by Luke Buckley and shifted to the left, that would have been in trouble. But just to highlight, wonderful work at the counter ruck, just barges forward, takes space away from the attacking support players and affects the turnover. Great job.
Crouch. Bind. Sit.
But this time,
You're angling okay, number one.
Michael Jones has got
You're lifting the player up off the ground.
Westlake for angling. That one against Rigard Snyman.
Rigard Snyman, he'll be disappointed with that. He's probably got the better of him at the moment. Westerland just struggling. But he went early and went on the angle, and this time referee correctly awards a penalty.
A good touch for Manurewa. And this is what they'll have to do, Dan. We've seen them going backwards at scrum time, but they just seem to have this nous to find their way upfield. And they're 14 points to the good at the moment.
They stay in the fight really well. I just want to see if they can execute a great set-piece platform to obviously give some of these dangerous athletes out on the edge opportunity to strike.
They go to the front. They try and snatch it, Westlake, but flag's not up, so ball in play, and it's there through Jeremiah Westerland.
They're holding their green.
To Marley Pritchard. Oh, ball is in behind from Gale. It's still there through Langa Slade for Manurewa. And a kick again from Dan Fornuti. How does this one work out for Westlake? Well, look, Buckley has a wee bit of work to do because he's wrapped up by this Manurewa defence. Don't commit too many numbers at the ruck.
Yeah, that's inside.
But still, they have to find a way to exit here. And Luke Buckley does his best to pinch a couple of metres. And a scramble kick from Ollie Howarth. Not a bad result there from Manurewa, putting some pressure on.
He's done well there, Howarth. They were under a lot of pressure. Obviously something they've identified pre-game. That's the third kick in behind from Manurewa, exposing some backfield deficiencies at the moment and applying pressure through the kick chase. So again, we just want to see if they can win some clean line-out ball to give these dangerous athletes a chance to actually launch a platform.
Get him up, Connie, get him up.
First year for Israel Tovil, their hooker, and the Manurewa first 15, year 12. And in it goes. How's this one worked out? Not too bad. It's there now for Tamu, and they fling it wide out to this left wing. It's talented left winger, Kalepo Solomona, who goes to go. They try and get over the ball, Westlake, but therefore Tiomalu Pritchard. And running the line back into traffic is Samuel Ulovale. Little short side play through McCord, gets the ball away beautifully to Leighton Sefatu. I haven't seen too much of this today from Manurewa. A bit of phase one off, but content to do it here. Tumalu Pritchard trying to get over the ball as Luke Cameron. A big turnover for Westlake. Just getting isolated, and they play on quickly. Keen to play with pace. The boys from the shore. And they win another penalty.
Right corner, look at hands in.
Happy to go once more, so Chatfield.
No, I'm happy with that.
Some big contact
Stay goal.
in the Manurewa defensive line. Buddha, good hands from the tight head now. Davui shifts it on. Clyde can't quite take it, but still there. In fact, no, Jones's whistle's gone. But keen to play with some real pace down about it.
Oh, they certainly are. A little bit unlucky there. Just the pass has gone for the wrong target. But they're stringing some phases together and a lot of width in their passing. Two big men going to the line there. Just the pass slips forward as Snyman was just sniffing an opportunity and around the ball on this left-hand side. But they're dangerous, aren't they? They're wanting to play with pace, Jeff. They're trying to catch out this Manurewa side in the transition between attack and defence.
Set! Is that happening? Bang, thank you.
Well, not too bad that time from Manurewa. Managing to fend off a bit of that pressure. More is called, though.
Use it, goal!
Told to use it. Won't be coming out of there, will it? No, it won't. They cheers all round
Take it, okay, more
from Westlake boys, and why not again? Another opportunity here just outside the 22.
Yeah, good group effort, wasn't it? That halfback Ollie Howarth gets in under the ball. Well assisted by Luke Cameron. Just trying to wrap the body up, get underneath the ball, stack the player on his feet. Zach Cochran even adding his weight. Just allowing them to get a turnover and hopefully launch.
Crouch!
Shane Young looking on from Westlake boys.
Set! Hold it, please.
And a great platform here for them to work with. Howarth, Hoada, Cochran, a couple of dummy runners. Luke Buckley out to Ian Engelbrecht, and a very good tackle on the 22 from McCord. Kutsia hits it flat. Howarth, Hoada, the captain, Chatfield. Murunga makes the tackle inside his own 22. Now short side play. And has that been lost forward? Yes, it has. On a big hit after the ball through Lenz Murunga.
He's been a standout though, Tristan Cook. He's been winning collisions all afternoon. This time, unfortunately, just takes his eyes off the ball as it was dipping. And little reminder from Lenz Murunga that he's still here and he's going to have a physical impact in the collision all afternoon.
Well, the longer Manurewa can try and play their own game, not get lured into this arm wrestle with Westlake. And
It's happening again, okay,
that will help. Clearly Westlake with a superior set piece, but these penalties can help piggyback Manurewa out of the 22, Dan.
Yeah, look, it's very difficult. At this grade, they can only push over 1.5 meters, and they certainly are winning the hit and the collision. And Steinmar's just going too far on the angle. And him and Buddha obviously have the better of the front row, but unless they keep it square and they don't stand up, the referee is going to penalise them. As you can take a look, straight in on the angle. All right, and that's just referee Michael Jones is going to continually award that.
So, what the deal is you're dominating, but you're also doing something illegal, okay? What you're doing is you're angling in and up, so that player doesn't have a chance to push straight.
No, but like my head's on the outside. Like, and then when he goes back, he just crumbles.
Yeah, so you're angling in, okay? So if you can try and fix that, that'd be great. Okay, this is your first warning on that, okay?
First one, sweet.
For number 1.
Well, Dan Bowden and Michael Jones have clearly been talking before this game, because that is exactly what Dan Bowden just said.
Obviously, scrum expert as they go quickly, Westlake.
And it is there through Tristan Cook. Been some fantastic carries in this first half from both teams. And Buddha has been at the forefront of them for Westlake.
Yeah, you're coming and just going straight off your feet.
Right off the feet, Westlake boys, and Manurewa again, another penalty. All that pressure at one end. And as we approach half-time here at Manurewa, they'll be happy with a 7-point lead.
They've been industrious, haven't they? They've worked really hard to get in and around, chop tackle, apply pressure. They're well behind on both position and the territory stats. It's basically 2-1. Westlake, they'll be a little bit disappointed. They've had all the position. They're stringing phases together. They're in good shape, but it's a fine detail that they're missing. The clean out, as you can see there from Kutsia, straight in off his feet, sealing the ball off, and rightly awarded. So
a big hello to all the old boys from Westlake Boys High School in Manurewa watching on here on Sky Sport. Great to have you with us. Land Rover first 15 rugby.
Yes. Yeah.
And Dorville goes to the back and can't drag it in. Boston Moretti. So the knock-on advantage for Westlake and Howarth. Well, they chance their arm here. The ball is loose for Caleb Klein.
Thank you. Let's go.
Looks for his options, and there's one of them, Luke Cameron. Now quickly gets it away from the base through Cochrane. Now Buckley again up in the line. And big man out there. There's Rigard Snowman. This time it's Westlake who get the penalty. The man off the ball.
just timing a little bit off there from Atamu. They're stringing some great phases together, Westlake. They are well drilled. They find their shape really well from the edge. Two pods are through in the middle. That man, Tristan Cook, on screen has been outstanding. Poking his nose through the line when he carries, getting some dominance. He finds his front, he falls forward. It just allows really quick ball to be transferred, Jeff, and they're going to have to get some impetus in the collision Manurewa if they want to stop this tide that's just rolling forward at the moment.
Yeah, keeping them out here crucial for Manurewa, because you can imagine at the break there'll be a few choice words for this Westlake side, just tightening things up, and it could have a dramatic difference as Cameron takes it. And now Balvui again, Klein, Buckley shifting it on, oh, just can't reel it in. Offside against Manurewa. And will come all the way back, so they will have a chance before the half.
Great execution though, wasn't it, of a set piece play. Little five-man line out, great throw, great lift at the back, some decoy runners in the middle of the field. And they try and get it to the edge, and they had an overlap. Catch pass was really good, just breaks down here. Timing-wise at the edge, a little bit overrun from Leroy Lewis out on their edge, but no advantage. Referee Michael Jones brings them back to a penalty. Jeff, they struggled to defend the rolling maul last time, so hopefully they can get in and pull this down quickly. Manurewa.
touch it till the ball's at the top of the line
Worked
out.
the treat last time, didn't it? Off the set piece through Rupiti Tavui. Well, we see something similar here from Westlake. Bura. Oh, Cook goes up. He can't take it. So Manurewa once again off the hook. Until Malu Pritchard. Try and set up an exit through midfield, and Lunga Slade. Pressure coming from Westlake. Now back for the captain, Atamu. Ball in field, has that gone forward? Michael Jones asking the question, play on the call, and Luke Buckley doesn't need a second invitation. What a telling returns this afternoon from the fullback from Westlake, Bura. Lovely wee short pass. This is great stuff from Westlake. Great interplay through Ian Engelbrecht. And down to the left they go. Manurewa rush up in defence. They're close to the touchline here, Westlake, but Howard fires it into Tatira Bura, carrying strongly. And the ball is held up. Gee, a near thing. 115 kilos barrelling towards the line.
He's been brilliant, hasn't he, so far with the ball in hand? Just dragging defenders with him. He's dynamic for such a big human. He gets through, well supported. The let's carry him from behind, punching him over the line. Oh, and he's just held up. Great work from Matamu, the captain, and the number 10 jersey gets in under the ball. But the dam looks like it's going to break at some stage. It's just wave after wave at the moment from Westlake.
So time up here in the first half. Big defensive scrum needed, Manurewa. And it's stable enough, but it is there for Westlake boys, and they crash towards the line. Tavui looking for two. The ball's everywhere, and who's got it? I think it's Manurewa.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Greg.
And they will survive a late onslaught from Westlake Boys High School. Tatira Bura almost over to close the gap. But half-time here at Manurewa High School, it's the home side who lead Westlake Boys 14 points to 7. Well, we said just one All Black to come out of Manurewa and Mark Cooksley, but some very talented players to play elsewhere, and Tim Nunai-Williams, Bundy Arki.
Yeah, ready, ready?
Wonderful to see the young talent on display here, some of whom will go on
Are you ready?
to higher honours outside of first 15 rugby. And we're set for the second half. Can Manurewa push on, or will Westlake show their power in this second half? And Clayton Kutsia goes down, no arms in the tackle. So an early chance as he favours that left shoulder. Clayton Kutsia.
Yeah, very brave. Defender coming forward. He caught the ball in traffic and penalised for no arms in the contact. So he's a tough man. He's come forward. Right shoulder from Lunga Slade there. He's been penalised for that.
A couple of changes for Westlake as we take another look. Yeah, big contact by Lunga Slade on Kutsia. So Tanga Kato is on the park. Ollie Howarth off, and very talented Etienne Pierre comes on for Westlake for Ian Engelbrecht. So a couple of early changes, and he doesn't look too good here.
So make sure
The year 13 out of South Africa, Clayton Kutsia.
Something I don't know exactly know. I just wanted to get off the centre.
We hope that's not too serious for Clayton. And they make another change. So 3 early in this second half. Bura goes to the middle, and a good take. Cook again, uncontested. Now Cochrane shifting it on. Oh, just can't quite reel it in. Luke Buckley. And they get a penalty here, Manurewa.
So here's in front of the ball, okay?
Just a little bit untidy, wasn't it? The catch pass, the timing, the running lines. This time we've given an opportunity think he's eyeing up taking a shot at goal. See if they can apply some pressure through the scoreboard. Just off the back of this lineup, look, a little block shape. This timing of the pass between Tavui and Buckley. They're just running away from the ball. He's a good player, Luke Buckley. That time just took his eyes off the pass. And now we've got an opportunity for them to tick 3 points over and extend this lead out to 10 points.
So he's nailed a couple today, Dan for Noti, a second 5/8 for Manurewa. And he'll look to take this lead out to 10 points early in the second half. And it's away. They made tough work of it, Westlake as well. So away from Dan for Noti. And Buckley will look for the exit. And he finds a safe touch.
He did well there, Luke Matson. The ball was bouncing around. Bit of a lolly scramble. He did a great job to tie it up, get some go forward before Buckley can find the safety of the touchline on the right-hand side.
Stand there, please, Greg.
4, 5, 6. 8. B, S, C. A, B, S, C. Yeah.
And it goes, and that's not straight. A little bit of wind here, but not that much wind at Manurewa, and so Westlake will have a chance through the scrum to get out of their half.
But unfortunate for Tavui, the timing of that set piece didn't quite work out. And in the first half, we saw a lot of pressure being applied by Westlake at scrum. But they were guilty of being penalised going in on the angle, so the message at half-time to stay square. Let's see if they're going to adhere to that.
New halfback on the park for Westlake, Tanga Kato, born in Japan, first year in the Westlake first 15 here, 11 student. There he is, Tanga Kato. Well, they had good service today from Ollie Howarth. Of course, the son of Calvin Howarth out of the Silverdale Club, a couple of games for North Harbour in the late 90s. A change at 9, so how will the scrum stack up here? And going forward, but they do get it off the back, and running a nice line here is Tavui, the try scorer in the first half. He's taken down by Adrian McCord, and now Westlake just a bit too eager. The new man on the park, Tom Bradford.
Right here.
Yeah, unfortunate in there for Bradford, just spills the ball, but great set-piece launch, just a little miss pass and a late wrap. Good shoulder pass there, good timing between Tavui and Clyde in the Westlake midfield. But it's sort of been the story of the afternoon so far. They'll get a good gain line or line break carry to a turnover. So this time Manurewa survives and hopefully can launch something of their own.
Well, 10 handling errors for Westlake, just the 5 for Manurewa, so just a bit of execution. Letting the competition leaders down at the moment as off the back goes this strong number 8 Moronga. Ball is loose and behind for Manurewa though, so they'll have to tidy up here at ruck time. And they do. Timali Pritchard plays it up. Ball is ripped away from Jeremiah Westerland. Done well there. Westlake boys now. Buddha again, always carrying strongly. Cochrane away to Tavui, finds Kalen Clyde, who sets off back in field. Strong player and strong on his feet, the 13. Kato. Bradford once more. Trying to get over the ball here, and they've done wonderfully well. And guess who? Lens Moronga.
He's the go-to man, isn't he? He previously made a line break off the back of the scrum. The timing of the pass was just a little bit off. This time, as the attacking player falls to his feet, he latches onto the body and the ball. So he does a great job, Moronga. As you can see, clear release, latches onto the body and the ball, picks Kato up with the ball and the body. It's a brilliant technique. Outstanding for a man of that height to get a wide base and get his feet over the ball.
Well, they talk about a clear picture, referees. You don't get much clearer than that from Lens Moronga. Nothing was moving him. So a good start to the second half here for the home side. And Israel Tovil will look for a clean lineup. Again, they went for that option at the front. Breaks down. And they do have it dangerously close to this right wing touch. But they have a knock-on advantage. And just look to get a wee bit of shape in their phase here through Pomale Time. Now Tiumalu Pritchard looks back. He's got the man in the pocket, Tamu, and he sends it straight up. And a chance for Buckley, could step off the right and back into the Manurewa defence. And venture over halfway, Kato. The Vui, they come up flat on him. They've seen just what he can do, so a bit of pressure now. Chance for the new man. He was fantastic last season. And again, showing his strength this year, Etienne Pierre. And big Tom Bradford down the right wing touch. Some good phase here for Westlake boys. Bura once more. Luke Cameron thought about throwing the big pass, but decided to take it to the line himself. Now, Kato firing it into Devui. Buckley shifting it on past Clyde. And big, strong carries here from Westlake boys. And a penalty too. They went back to 10. And we'll just settle things down here. Keen to play with real tempo, Luke Buckley. This is danger times here for Manurewa.
Really surprised that's not a yellow card, and the question's being asked from Chetfield, of Westlake captain. That's momentum inside the 22. Really surprised he didn't go to the pocket there as Kato takes the quick tap. But again, they're just stringing phases together, Jeff. They're just applying pressure wave after wave. They need to get more line speed to win collisions, Manurewa. Otherwise, we know they'll go to a dominant line-out drive that they've had early on in their first half.
We saw in that movement, Rigard Snyman, just how dangerous the loose-head prop is for Westlake. A very talented player. Third year in this first 15, year 13. And I bet he'll be involved here as they look for what would be their second try, Westlake. Buddha goes to the back. Zidane Erlich pulls it in. And there it is for that big man, Rigard Snyman. Fending players at will. Snyman's close. And he puts it back for the recycle. Kato, way to Cochrane. To Vui. Shaped the pass, took the line on himself to Vui. Second try, Repeti to Vui.
It's been coming for some while, hasn't it? Position now up at 70%. Territory at 67. A great platform. Rigard Snyman obviously on the back peel off the line. Our punches forward. And Tavui does a great job. He stopped just short of the line, but he has the ability to place it directly after he hits the ground. And now we should be all level up 14-0. Great job from Westlake. They stay true to what they believe in. They got a powerful set piece, punch forward over the game line, and went to another weapon into Vui. Well done.
Uh, 24 minutes. 24 and a half actually, but
Their man on screen, Buckley, he's been safe this afternoon, hasn't he? Jeff for Westlake, returning kicks. Positive carries. He's been a good distributor.
And
cool.
he sends it through. Luke Buckley does well there, and he converts the try to Repeti Tavui. And all of a sudden, it's all square in Manurewa.
As we see just again, it was off a momentum carry. They're pushing forward. sliding laterally defenders there that time for Manurewa. And he does a good job to avoid to get his nose through the line and dot down.
Yes. Kicking left. Right.
Well, there he is, Snyman. Really ripped into his work this afternoon. A big part of that build-up for Tavui's second. Tamu sends it down to the 22. Can't read it backwards, the call though. So, lucky there for Westlake. And get a chance through Tom Bradford to build some phase outside of their 22. Buckley shifts it on again. This man, Tavui. Rapeti Tavui. Big contact coming in. Massive contact. And who was it? I don't need to tell you.
Oh, how good is this contest now? So he's been a standout, Tavui, just getting line break after line break, and bang, there's that man, Lens Moronga, the catalyst, as we talked about. We highlighted in pre-game. Anything to do with physical contact, you don't have to second guess who'll be there.
I said earlier on, his nickname is the Silent Assassin. I think you can see why. Lens Moronga. As Buddha throws to Tristan Cook and Kato. And Bradford creeps his way over the 10-metre line. Yeah, one of the hits of the season in round over the first 15 is Etienne Pierre. Hasn't had much ball so far since he's been on. And a dangerous player on the outsides for Westlake. Buddha, it's about carry 100 for the tight head. Kato into midfield. Cook shifts on. Cochrane. And now Caelan Clyde slicing straight through. Caelan Clyde inside the 22. Brilliant run. Now Snyman picks up and goes. Cook with it now. Flung back in field. And it's the man who made the telling break. Clyde with the ball. 10 out here, Westlake, as they look for another one. Really starting to tick now. The leaders of the North Harbour 1A. Now pick and go for the captain. Now Buddha again, just 5 out. Patient play. Kato, Cochrane. Guess who? Tavui steps off that line again. And they read it this time as Samuel Olivale is over the ball. But they weren't releasing. Kato shifts it on. Now it's Cameron. Just a metre or so out. And they've got an advantage. And they've got the try. Connor Chatfield, the captain, scores it. And that's playing to the whistle for Westlake.
Sheer weight of position, wasn't it? Just rolling forward, shape on shape. That time Cook swings the ball out the back. He's been a standout as well, Clyde, running some great lines all afternoon. They recycled the ball multi-phase. A quick tap taken again by Kato when they had advantage, and close to the line, Chatfield picks it up and gets just reward. He's been industrious all afternoon. The glue in this Westlake forward pack. Often cleaning out rucks and doing the unseen work. And as they push forward, they're rolling up to a 19-14 lead.
So Luke Buckley, as Westlake start to really hit their straps here in Manurewa. Sends it through. Too easy for Luke Buckley. And this is how it started. He's at an impact too, the reserve halfback, Tanga Kato. And good hustle close to the line for Westlake. Well, there's Caelan Clyde, the number 13, the telling break. Son of former Warrior Anthony Boo Boo Clyde, a man who also played for the junior Kiwis, so comes from good stock out of the far north, Caelan Clyde.
Been a good pairing, haven't they? Tavui and Clyde, Jeff. One's the power carrier, the other one is distributor and sharp line runner, and they've combined well to cause a bit of havoc in that midfield this afternoon. It's been a struggle with one ball here all afternoon. chewing up some time on the clock. Well, I think a few people
Which way, mate?
are happy.
Which way, left?
Just need to open the Auckland Rugby car of Dan Bowden, get a few balls out there. How about Manurewa has run away once more. 21-14 now, and Westlake, good take in the air from Zaidan Urlich.
Take all these some goals!
Going to ground there is Tom Bradford.
He's good.
Now Cochrane once more to Vui. Big contact again. This is opposite Dan Fonuti. And back inside, we're up to the 22 of Westlake.
Balls into you, okay? Thank you.
Tanga Kato. And Chatfield, the try scorer, creeps outside the 22. Try and get over the ball. Manurewa, and now Buckley taken back, so he scrambles a kick. Down the centre of the park, referee's whistle's gone. And Manurewa immediately will have a chance here to try and hit back. Westlake were offside.
Just in front of the cookyard, a little bit eager to push forward and get in the chase line. It's probably an area that they've struggled with, Westlake, this afternoon. Dominant most, but the exit's been something that's haunted them all afternoon. Now, hopefully, for Manurewa's sake, they can go to a set-piece line out. Tamu hasn't had the opportunities we would have liked to see him go to the line and find runners. A skillful young man. Hopefully, this set-piece provides a good platform for them to launch.
It certainly is. Tamu, Regina Tamu, Counties Manukau age grade player. In his third year with the Manurewa first 15. Well, you feel with the momentum that has swung the way of Westlake, this is a big opportunity here now for Manurewa.
They need to make use of the little position they have. It's now 75-25.
And it goes Boston Moretti with the throw.
Yeah, we're playing good outside, okay?
Another penalty advantage here for Manurewa. Dumali Pritchard has runners. They'll pull one off. There go again, Atamu this time shifting it. Oh, just can't find the man, but Michael Jones was playing the advantage.
It's unlucky, he spotted a little short side there, down the 15-metre channel, a 3-on-2. He threw the cutout pass, but it broke down as they looked to take a quick tap. Get some momentum back in their favour.
Quickly taken, and Moronga shifting it. And they do score, Manurewa! Daniel Lunga Slade, and they're back in it.
That is simply brilliant. You've got to give them a huge pat on the back. The awareness to take a quick tap, a set shape, a little block, ball out the back, transfer, and they find a seam between defenders. Look at this. He throws it just a face ball. I think there might have been Moronga again. Lunga Slade, those two in tandem and combination, and simply brilliant this afternoon. And if he lines this up and knocks it over, we're back to 21 all. It's a heck of a way to reply, Jeff, to be down on position that much and to be still in the game. A wonderful shine of character and attitude in this Manurewa side.
You have to admire the strategy of Manurewa. They've managed to hang in there with this. Westlake side has really dominated at set piece as Fonetti sends it through. And you did call it right. It was Moronga.
Just a deception. He's been so powerful in the carry all afternoon. This time the defence was in narrow on him. He had the awareness to throw the tip-on pass, which created a try. So he's been a standout, Moronga.
Well, Lunga Slade there, the try scorer. Second year in the first 15. And it's 6'1" and 104 kilos. Pretty hard player to stop that close to the line on a flat ball as the changes come. And offers Zaidan Urlich for James Cameron, who was a late replacement to this Westlake side. Robbie Herbert initially named. He broke his arm during the week, so our thoughts with Robbie. Hope the recovery's well. And there's a wee bit of loose play here, but Manurewa do have it. Tuamalu Pritchard. And perhaps starting to believe they can hang in to ground Pomale Time. Kick at the base, lining it up is Buckley again into the sunshine. Tries to navigate his way past this Manurewa defence. And cleaning pretty well too there for Kato. And straight up once again as Bradford has had a few carries since he come on, but they win a penalty. Manurewa, and the pat's going to Joseph Bonga.
As this very vocal crowd's getting in behind their home support. Great shock tackle that time. Ponga, look at the body position. Excellent work in and over the ball, straight on it, rips it. Bradford, he couldn't stay on his feet long enough. Great job. They've stayed in the fight all afternoon, haven't they? Just when they look like they're going to be succumbing to the pressure, they stand up to be counted this Manurewa side.
Well, Dan Bowden, of course, you played for the Blues, the Crusaders and the Highlanders, and we're at the pointy end of Trans-Tasman. We'll get an answer shortly, but split loyalties, I'd imagine, as we go to the line-out for Manurewa. And carry here, Chatfield, a player's down. And it's number 6 for Westlake as Manurewa win the penalty, but I think, yeah, James, well, Luke Matson it is.
Not injured in the back here.
Being part of Auckland Rugby now, I'm sure you'd have to toe the company line, Dan Bowden.
Oh, yes. He was just going to take a quick look at this replay so I can avoid the question. He just comes down and lads awkwardly. I think Matson, it just looks like a lower leg injury. Again, that man Ponga was the one who awarded the penalty, pressure over the ball, but in terms of the Trans-Tasman matter, I'd say it's hard to go past the Blues at the moment.
I thought you might say that. Dan Bowden is Luke Matson. He doesn't look too good, but we'll take a look at this player who has been outstanding today for Manurewa, Lens Moronga, the silent assassin. Talk us through it, Dan.
Oh, he's just so dynamic. He's a huge man, but great foot speed. He bursts away from collisions, but he buries his shoulder, and look at the contact skills. Absolute dominant defender, and then the awareness that we said that led to the try. He knows there's going to be people coming towards him because he's such a threat with the ball in hand. He's got soft skills. That time he's immovable over the ball. A clear standout. What an athlete he is.
Yeah, same thing here, Jeremy.
We talk about loose forwards that can do it all, and there's one young man who you'd have to say has a pretty bright future in the number 8 jumper.
Going middle, going middle, going middle, going middle, going middle.
21 apiece in Manurewa. Fantastic game of North Harbour 1A as they win the line out and fired into midfield here. And Samuel Ulavale is held up. To ground it goes, and they wait again. Coming up strongly in defence. Levon Pure and Co for Westlake. Now that man Moronga wrestles his way to ground, but no, just going forward. Hasn't done too much wrong today.
Just as we provided some great examples, that one probably just got caught a little bit high on the contact. And the defender from Westlake gets in underneath. It comes off his right foot, bang. I think it's Tristan Cook around the legs, across the top. The replacement, 19. Pure gets around the ball and rips it clear, so very well done. Westlake just wrestling back the momentum because it was starting to swing towards Manurewa.
You see the possession and territory there, heavily in favour of the boys across the bridge. But they haven't allowed themselves, Manurewa, to get sucked into this set-piece game, even though, well, that's better, in fact, from the home side, but stable enough for Buckley. He sends a long punt downfield, just outside Manurewa's 22, and now the year 13, Adrian McCord returns fire. What does Buckley do here? He tries to take them on, but good tackle, Leighton Sefatu. Moronga in there with the tackle for Manurewa. Now it's carried forward by Cook. Kato off to Cochrane. Coming up was Boston Moretti, but illegally so. The high tackle and the advantage here inside Manurewa's half for Westlake. That's number 19, Levon Pure for Westlake boys, the man they call Block, as they go down the left and they lose that one forward, but we'll come back and a bit of niggle here.
Mark's here, high tackle.
Important decision here, 21 all, just on 10 minutes remaining. Seatbelt tackle awarded by referee Michael Jones. And they're going to go to their strength, their bread and butter, the line out, as Buckley finds a good touch just outside the 22. Look at this, Jeff. He just gets the defender off balance with some footwork. And unfortunately, Moriti's been a standout all afternoon in the contact areas. Slides up just under the chin. So no malice in it, but just technically correct.
I think we just heard the Buddha saying we need more balls, eh? So, I don't know, maybe you can help them, Dan. I think you need to open the boot.
I think this is a tactic, eh? It's a great tactic if it is so from Manurewa, just to slow the game down. Otherwise, someone in the crowd has made a bit of profit. Yeah, great work, look at that.
Well, this is reminiscent of Dan Bowden's golf game. These are where the balls end up. And so, if they can
Is there a
find
link in there? Because that's more probably appropriate.
well, if they find any golf balls in there, you might need a few spare. Maybe you can do a trade. Builder has it. And so does Westlake boys. And now it's through Levon Pure. Kato, away to Cochrane, and now to Vui.
No. Take step.
On high alert for that number 12 now, Manurewa, as they go again. Westlake, and waiting here is Dawa Marino. Another of these representative players for North Harbour, and Cochrane shifts it on to Etienne Pierre. Dangerous man on his feet. Hasn't had too much space today as Manurewa try and drag him to the touchline here. Kato away to Bradford. Coming up smartly on defence in midfield. Now to Vui. Tries to find his way into some space. He does too. And he gets the pass to Cameron. And players on the ground.
And there's a penalty there, but we're back for this one.
We are coming back for a penalty to Westlake, and they take it quickly. Just losing his footing, Luke Cameron. But they are 5 out here. Westlake Boys High School, Kato away to Buckley. Cochrane shifting it on. Simon! Regard Simon scores.
I thought they'd taken the wrong decision with a quick tap, but obviously a 3 points dead in front, but they proved me wrong. They recycled the ball, and Regard Snyman's the benefactor this time. Right man, right place. Just quick, go forward, positive carries. Buckley with a wide pass, through the hands, Cochrane, simple overlap, and finished. Punches through 1 or 2 defenders and simply finished for the big man.
I did the original penalty, and then there's a bench play penalty.
Well, we know how good he is, Regard Snyman. And he'll put that on the highlight reel for sure. Wouldn't score many that way. The loose head, but all talent. Part of the Blues program, under 18. North Harbour. And at 118 kilos. You need something pretty special defensively to stop someone like that. As Luke Buckley will look to add a couple of spears. And a thrilling game of North Harbour 1A rugby here. Westlake, can they hold on to the lead or perhaps add a few more? That's away from Luke Buckley. So it's a 5-point margin. And Westlake boys now in front, 26-21.
It's a crucial exit though. This isn't it, this kick-off period. They kind of put some pressure back on Manurewa. They've had some trouble to exiting the entire half. Westlake, there'll be pressure on this one. That man on screen, Pure's come onto the field and been very good in contact. Some powerful clean-outs, allowing this green and white tie to push forward.
Cool, lads, thanks. 14's off. 20 is up, on. Time on.
So Jericho Thompson is on the park for Manurewa. And can they find an error here, get the turnover? And it's being lost forward. That was a near thing.
It's been an area of concern, hasn't it, for Westlake? They score points and then they put themselves under the pump. New man on field, Putty, applied pressure, and they've just survived.
Yeah, Caleb Putty. Game of inches. Could have gone anywhere, that ball, but it'll be possession Westlake. And try and put some pressure on here if they can, Manurewa. Put a bit of pressure on the exit, and they will have an opportunity heading into the final minutes of the game. Kato back to Buckley. It is taken back, ball charged. And into touch. So that urgency, that pressure we talked about, well, there it is from Jericho Thompson.
They've had problems, haven't they, when they review this game? Westlake, it'll be something they want to try and fix as they move forward into the deeper rounds of the North Harbour 1A competition. But a great sight to see. Impact off the bench, trying to make a mark, fresh legs, apply pressure. Well done, Thompson.
Builder. Oh, ball is with Manurewa and Jericho Thompson. And they will cherish possession here if they can, trying to counter Westlake. Sefatu plays halfback, and they have an advantage too. Westlake offside. They'll try and use this if they can. So Thompson, and looking to spin it in the midfield. Samuel Ulavale, no advantage coming. So we'll come back, and the tap taken quickly by Manurewa. Trying to catch Westlake on the hop, the home side. Patient play here. Tumalu Pritchard at the base, but they pick and go once more. And they win a penalty, Manurewa. Well, a big penalty. Player not releasing. And we talk about momentum swings. Here's another. Tumalu Pritchard. Big contact in there, Bradford. It's there for the halfback, Tumalu Pritchard. Fornotti, Dan Fornotti trying to shift it. They do! Manurewa! And Boston Moretti thinks he's scored.
Come on, Kira. Come on here.
Let's listen in.
Yeah. So, a forward pass, okay. Leading up, okay. But we've got advantage going up here. What's your chicken for, Carl? For green. Yeah, I already had an advantage for them, okay, so I'm going to have a chat to the captain, okay? Yeah. Yeah, I'll bring it out to the middle, okay? Yeah. Yeah, Connor, so we've had 2 penalty infringements, okay? You had an offside here that went behind the goal line, that all in front, okay? And we've had an arms tackle right in front of the posts, okay?
Okay.
No more penalties here, okay?
Okay.
That's yellow.
Was it a try or was it?
No, it was a forward pass, okay, so penalised. Penalty over here for no arms tackles.
So we'll come back. Michael Jones was paying the advantage. And the pass deemed forward.
No arms tackle.
Fantastic effort, Boston Moretti, but here we go again. Manurewa. Tumalu Pritchard rallying the troops. Grandstand finish on our hands here. Land Rover first 15 rugby. Need to get low to the ground here. The tackle made, so they release. Tumalu Pritchard. Here they come, slips the pass. Manurewa through Joseph Ponga. Tumalu Pritchard looks open side. Oh, good hands in the end too. Carried forward. Strong carry. Caleb Patti. Ball laid back. Keeping it tight here. Manurewa. Westlake, hands on the ball, ruck call. Trying to shift it, Samuel Ulavale, but good contact, Gato. Now there's some space perhaps for Noti. Oh, big defence, Westlake. And there was Snowman. Huge defence from the competition leaders. Here he is, Lenz Morunga.
Well, please, Green, thank you.
Did well to get out of the way there, the player for Westlake, but still there as this Manurewa onslaught continues. 10 phases right in front of Westlake's posts. There it is again, Tumalu Pritchard. Happy to try and keep it tight as Morunga goes to ground. They wait again, this time Westerland over the ball, Westlake, but still there. Manurewa for Noti, puts Puts a kick through Dan Fornuti. And Westlake in touch. That will be Manurewa possession. But, gee, what a finish on our hands here, Dan Bowden.
Incredible. It's just attack, line them up, defend, tackle, carry, tackle, carry, tackle. 15 phases on that occasion. Went to the crossfield kick. An interesting decision. He thought the mismatch was there with the aerial challenge. As you can take a look on the replay, he was some space to be fed in, and the kick was a bit short. Well done. Chatfield, that man, that captain, the captain's not on the 5-metre line, gets up, takes it, but wave after wave. Look at that tackle collision. Outstanding from Buddha.
Right here, here's the mark, okay? Come on, thank you.
So the subs coming thick and fast as Manurewa look to steal the game here. Moretti denied the try, goes to the front. Well, they do manage to scramble back possession. Tumalu Pritchard firing it to one of their best players all day, their best player, Morunga. He's well taken care of on the 5-metre line. Tumalu Pritchard. They fire it on here. Oh, ball is loose to ground from Dan Fornuti.
And did you get a number there?
But we are coming back, and
No number.
Michael Jones, the referee, asking for a number.
Okay, cool, thanks.
And perhaps a bit lucky there, Westlake. They could have lost a man to the bin.
Cool, 40 seconds again. Casual mark, okay, offside.
40 seconds on the referee's watch. What a win this would be for Manurewa if they can snatch it. Unbeaten Westlake in the competition.
26-21.
This would really shake things up in the North Harbour 1A. Here they go, ball shifted. Now Morunga.
Tackle, listen, please, 10.
4 out, trying to find a way through. Tumalu Pritchard off to Lunga Slade. 2 out. There it is for Manurewa. They do score. What a finish to this game for Manurewa.
26 on. There's time.
And they've evened things up.
Yep. I've got time, lads. Is that good?
Time is up on the clock, and how big is that from Moala Fongale, one of the real workhorses today for Manurewa. And the kicks don't come much bigger than this for Dan Fornuti. Can they cause one of the upsets of the 1A season? They do! Manurewa have beaten Westlake. Well, Westlake came to town as the favourites, and rightly so, but Manurewa have caused one of the upsets of the North Harbour 1A this year. That's what it means to the crowd.